lower this music. Yeah, y'all. All right. Let's see. Check. There we go. Mic sound nice. It sounds good enough. This is good enough. And if it's not, you people out there, let me know. If anybody watching. Make sure the overlay is working. Yep. All right. Thank you, Mr. Jeeves. Thank you, appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Just doing all my checks. What is with these frames? Of course, it's like as soon as you start the stream and start moving, that's when the frames want to go home. That's when they want to leave the party. Come on, man. I think I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit. All right. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's go. I still need some proper EQ. Trying to see what we want to get into tonight. Definitely want to show off the controls as much as possible. Let's see. Yep, no helmet. Alright. You guys let me know if man, everything look good on my end, but let me know if any frames are dropping, if it doesn't look good or anything. I hate picking up this cup, it's so finicky. There's like one little sliver of space you gotta click on to pick it up. And then of course the animations, they go back and forth between working and not working every patch, I swear. Can you put it on the arm of the... Yeah, block. Don't move. Yo, it's moving. A cup is moving. It's gonna fall into that. I can't push that. It's gonna fall into that crate. I know it. Calling it. No, actually, maybe not. I think it stopped. Oh, why did I pick it up? I didn't mean to pick it up. Right. Let's try this again. Which one is the clap? There we go. Oh. Alright. Reset the camera. Wasn't a party. Let's see. Yeah, I think he. Okay. Yeah. Said he. I think he said he was getting off. Get out of here. Let's see. Is the music too loud? Nah. Oh, hold the elevator. Can you still steal stuff? Ah, beautiful, dirty, polluted Louisville. Just taste the soot in the air. I need to pick up anything. Prospect. I might do some mining. Might do some mining with the homeboy KC. And I was having some problems at Arc L1 where they kept spawning in my prospector up in the air and upside down and basically in all sorts of ways where I could not access it. So I took the fast route. I took the express train to back to Louisville.
Now arriving from
AKA took a nap and woke up in the medical facilities of of Maria Pure of Heart. Gotta love those ladies at Maria. Shouts out to Maria. Yeah, came back here. Had to come back here and basically sworn to claim my ships because it was that and the arrow. Things are really quirky over at Arc L1. This match, at least from my experience. But see how it goes, man. Personally, I want to make that money, but I'm getting tired of chasing Quantanium all the time. Quantanium. I swear they got quantum and quantum drives and quantum jumping, Quantanium, and then Quanta, and which is the AI driven economy, virtual AI and NPC system that Mr. Tony Z is hopefully going to bring to the game at some point. Starving. It is not in alphabetical order. Okay. Because that would make too much sense, right?
Welcome to the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System.
What? I thought I claimed it.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you.
Let's do some flying in the meantime.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us.
Oh Lord. Look at this hanger. For this little ass arrow, they gave me the absolute biggest hanger. What the heck? I swear they don't want to give this to me when I'm flying my Carrack. See, but that's alright though, because that's why I got the auto run macro, which is LB or RB and Y, and as you can see on the controls now, I don't even have to hold forward to run forward. I'm just basically, you know, it's activating the W, which is forward on a D-pad in some configurations. But yeah, this is pretty handy, man. Use this, you can run, lower the speed, basically walk, you know, manipulate the camera. Definitely helps for times like this. Then you just tap it again, which is RB and Y, and it'll stop. Very handy. Alright, we don't need a helmet. Helmets are for suckers. Well, suckers that need to breathe, you know, in space. Let's see. Yeah, we need to power on. Make sure head tracking Is it locked right now? Okay. No head tracking. I'm not using the head tracker today. Not right now. I think later this week I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna show off the configuration with the head tracker, with Tobii eye tracker. All right, let's see. Call ATC, which is X.
You are clear to launch.
I want to make it up there one day. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it one day. I'm gonna glitch into ATC. There we go. All right. Get above the signs and double tap down. Landing gear in. Let's go. Yeah, they need to fix the cameras. There's like an extra camera that it always switches to with the arrow. I don't know when they started that. Cruise. I don't know when they started that, but it is highly annoying. See? Do is let's change the second one to that. Nope, doesn't work. Goes right back behind me. Hey man, how's it going? Patiently waiting. Yeah, no doubt, man. Thanks for sticking through. Thanks for waiting. Man, listen, they have so many free fly events. It's so hard to keep up these days. But honestly, I've been wanting to stream and make these videos. You know, make some more videos and stream during the free fly events. And you know, the timing of everything just wasn't good for me. You know, just with real life stuff and, you know, getting the configurations ready. That's the main thing, you know. But here I am, man. Glad to be here, and I'm glad you're here too. Thanks for tuning in. Just kind of flying around right now while I wait for my prospector, which should be ready because I did expedite it. But what I did want to show off is this new feature that I just added to the recent build, which is, will it even show up? I'm not sure if it'll show up on the overlay, but I just added it like earlier today, like last night, earlier today, literally. Anyway, when you hold the RB button down now, and now when you push forward all the way on the stick, on the right stick, on the left stick, you can control your speed limiter, which is great for me personally, because I don't know, there were two other ways to do it before and they just wasn't really. One way, the old way, is holding down LB and using the triggers, right? So one thing about doing that is that not too fond of using the triggers for that as well, because, you know, then if you slip up, you might accidentally shoot. You know, if you're in like a non-safe zone. Look at the weather. Holy cow. Look at that. Looks like I'm flying into a rainstorm. Oh, that is great. Nice. What's I saying? Let's bring down the speed. Back to SCM. So yeah. like that better than using the triggers. You know, using a combination of the triggers. So that was the one way, which is, you know, holding down the modifier 1 button, which is LB, and using the triggers to go up and down. The other way is to use the mouse and keyboard shift phase, which is, you know, holding down this button that you see lit up right now, which is the back button or select button, and then, you know, that makes the triggers into the scroll wheel, which is still mapped to the limiter. You know, I think that's by default. That's a little bit slower. The adjustments are a little bit slower, as you can see. So now there's actually 3 different ways. Oh, and the thing about that is that it takes your thumb, your left thumb, or my left thumb, right, off of the analog stick, which means, you know, you lose some control. Oh, this is great. I can show this as well. So before, this is another feature that I just added. Before, anytime you are, basically, I didn't have a way for you to toggle, to cycle the mouse, what's they call it? Mouse relative mode, right? So when you're using the mouse, for those that don't know, you can control, you have 2 different forms of controls. I think one is called relative, one is called V-Joy or something like that. Basically, you know, you can do it so that it'll just keep going. So if I just push to the left a little bit, it'll just keep going, right? But then, if you change modes, then it'll behave just like an analog stick, where as soon as you let go, it'll stop moving. So this is cool for those of you that want to switch it up. You'll be able to switch it up in turrets now, and you'll be able to switch it up so that, you know, now when you go into, if and when you go into mouse keyboard shift phase by holding down the back button, you know, it won't really change up on you. And then you can, oh, by the way, this is by holding down that back button and you click in the right stick. That's what changes it. So now you can toggle V-Joy or relative mode, which is great because, you know, this is pretty cool for, you know, just automatic turn-in and certain things, especially in turrets. It can be helpful in turrets. But personally speaking, I kind of like it so that when I'm like this and I'm flying, you know, when I hold down the back button, it doesn't really change much, you know. See, as you can see, I'm just on left and right regular. Now I'm holding it and it's regular. When I toggle the V-Joy on, yeah, I get a lot of joy. A lot of joy and pain. Right? Okay. So I like that. That's one feature I just added. That's coming into the new build, which I have not uploaded as of yet, but it will be uploaded midway through this week. So all you new players out there, all you free flyers, or you old schoolers, anybody using the Couch Citizen configuration, if you're watching this now, if you're watching this later, man, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting. You know, thanks for even trying to use the configuration, checking it out. I really appreciate the love and feedback I've been getting lately. It's definitely been positive overall, and a lot of people are using it and enjoying it, and that's what matters. That's what matters the most, man. You know, definitely not in it for the money. I'm definitely not in it for the money. Restricted area. Maybe I'm too low.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I gotta get used to using the new ways. thing, man. You make changes to this, and you know, gotta get used to it. I would go decoupled, but honestly, it is so windy in Lorville. I don't even mess with it. There you go. Now I'll go decoupled. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Any new people out there? Just trying to start Citizen. Pro tip: definitely cut your engines. Okay. You have power all to your ship, but you also have power to your engines, and you know, you can leave the overall power on your ship and just turn the engines off. So you always want to do that, because if you don't, you can get some crazy some crazy results, like your ship blowing away in the wind on certain planets. And nowadays in the hangars, if you leave it on, when you go to respawn it, it'll be like upside down and stuff. So, and you know what? In fact, I'm going to turn the power all the way off, turn everything off, just to play it safe. You know what I mean? Yeah, was it Michelle? I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but yeah, if you haven't tried Star Citizen yet, now is definitely the time. You know, give it a try, man. You know, it's worth it. You know, as you can see, it's a good experience. You're gonna get some good, you're gonna get some bad. It's not perfect, it has its issues, but you know, listen, if you're into space games at all, this is definitely something to experience. I'll leave it at that. I got plenty to say about this game, trust me, man. People think that just because I'm making this configuration that you know, shit is always sweet, and I got plenty of criticisms and stuff to say about this game, but you know, it's also positive stuff. I'm also a supporter. Oh, did I got close to your name, Michelle? Okay. Yep. Yeah, man. If you love space games, like I said, man, this game is like no other. Oh, let's go get the prospector.
Welcome to the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System.
And for anybody coming from console games, man, I'm telling you, you know, this is why I made this configuration, because I think those people, they will love,
Vehicle selected.
you know, experiencing something like this. You know, being able to use the gamepad and play Star Citizen 100% from their couch, you know, with little to no problems.
Your vehicle has
you know,
been
or
delivered
at
to
their
the
desk,
following
whatever.
location.
But being able to do that along with like things like, you know, face over IP and Tobii eye tracker. Yeah, man, it's. Was it hanging a 9? Yep. Hope y'all feeling good tonight. Thanks for tuning in once again. And if you're catching this on a replay, thanks for watching. I think we're going to do a little bit of mining so that I can basically ramble and talk a bunch of shit, and of course show off some mining techniques and some controls and some stuff that I do. Hopefully learn you something tonight. Alright. You know what? Let's do that. Let's just go through the whole shebang. Let's go through the whole shebang, shall we? So once you get into your seat, into your ship seat, you know, normally, of course, you can't look around because the right stick controls your ship's movement, right? Now, if you hold down the camera button, which is the start, as you see lit up right there, while you have that held down, you can click RB and it'll unlock your view. Once you do that, your right stick controls your head movement. And I'm gonna use this later on when we're doing some mining, because it comes into play. You basically have to enter this mode, right, if you want to control the mining laser independently of your ship, which you could do. Alright, we'll show that later, but you know, this is how you could look around while you're in your ship. It's pretty cool, you know, for those that don't have head tracking. And in order to get back, snap back, you just do the same thing. Hold down start button, RB, just tap it, and it'll go back to the center, right? Power all for all vehicles, ships, land vehicles, all vehicles, is double tapping the shoulder buttons, RB and LB. So what I usually do is just hold down modifier 1, LB, and then just double tap RB. That'll do it. By the way, a new feature just recently added, or just recently changed, which is push to talk. Push to talk is now just holding down the LB button. And let me see. So as you can see, when I bring up the chat window, it'll show you your status. So as you can see now from the graphic overlay, when I have the LB button held down, you'll see that the comms are on, and people could probably hear me talking, and then they're hanging next to me. What's up, if you can. Yeah, it's a lot easier now. Before it was like a combination of 2 buttons and pushing the stick down, and yeah, I tried to have a conversation like that, and I think I sprained something in my in my thumb, so I had to change that, make it a bit easier on you guys. Let's see, so where we're at, we got the power, right? Power on, power off, it's the same thing. Double tapping shoulder buttons. I don't think that's ever changed. I think those controls were in there from the beginning, right? Now if you just want to cut your engines, that's still mapped to I, which is basically the same thing for inventory. So you would hold down the back button and click the home button, which is the big Xbox button in the middle, and that'll toggle your engines off and on. That's for any vehicles, right? And that's why you're sitting in the cockpit, right? If you stand up, whenever you're not driving, whenever you're not piloting or driving, you push that, it'll take you to your inventory. Okay, so pretty much the same thing. That's all you gotta remember. Toggling your engines is the same thing as inventory. Now, in ships with missiles, to toggle missile operator mode, you would tap RB. Okay, it doesn't happen. Nothing happens here in the Prospector because it doesn't have any missiles or torpedoes. But you would just tap it. When you hold that same button, and now you use that, and you'll tap A to toggle into your alt mode for whatever vehicle you have, whether it be a mining vehicle, hopefully, you know, once it comes out, the Vulture, a salvaging vehicle, you'll be able to enter the mode for that vehicle. So let's tap X to contact ATC.
You are clear to launch.
I can show you some of these controls while we out in the field. B for lights. Holding, double tapping down is landing gear. Tapping LB, I don't know why I keep getting LB and RB mixed up, but LB, holding down LB, modifier 1, and tapping down. Okay, that toggles your VTOL mode for any ships with VTOL. Okay. And then in ships with another mode, like the Scorpius, that have an alt mode, like for their wings, holding down RB and tapping down would toggle that. And we'll, you know, I'll show that once I get into that ship later this week or something. All right. So yeah, we got lights, check, all of that, check. Same thing as before. This never changed. You know, your strafe up, down, left, and right are mapped to the paddles on the bottom. So bottom right, strafe up. As you can see, just holding it down, drifting. Double tap down, landing gear. LB and down, toggle the VTOL, and we're going. Holding down the top two paddles at the same time gives you rear view. Definitely helpful because you can do that and still steer the ship at the same time. Pushing the R, left or right, left stick, yeah, left stick. Pushing down the left stick is your boost. It's really good because you can hold that down and keep the stick neutral and still have access to your boost, which means that you can boost and, you know, strafe laterally up and down, you know, as well as forward and backward, of course. So, full maneuverability. Billy, what's good, man? What up, bro? How you living? Hope everything's good with you. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for tuning in. let's go to the space station first. Speed a lot faster out here in space. Alright, let's show off some more controls while we're up here. So yeah, like I said, you can hold down the boost, come to a stop. Hold down the boost and use your strafes to boost at the same time. Of course, this slow ass prospector doesn't really show it too well, but you know. Here, taking it to Arc L1. There we go. I think I'm gonna change up the music soon. Where is this thing? God, it's a straight jump from Louisville. What I should do? Nah, that's boring. I'm gonna do that later. I need to get a jump drive for this this prospector. I need to get the I think I'm gonna get the Atlas size 1. First time catch you live. Can we expect this to be a common thing going forward? Yeah, Billy, you know, I think so. That's the goal. That's the goal. Now that I got stuff set up and I have the overlay, you know, I feel more comfortable just playing naturally and just having people see what's going on and how I enjoy the game, how I experience the game, and you know, how others can experience the game too. Because honestly, real talk, people would not believe me when I told them. And I just got tired of saying it all the time. Like, yeah, I'm using a controller, using a gamepad, blah blah blah, you know. So yeah, you know, this is gonna be a cool thing. Yeah, sure. That's funny, Billy. You probably joined the stream as like right after I covered the power and cutting power and engines and the difference between the two. But yes, engines on and off, like you said, you know how to do that. That's the same thing as your inventory. But power is just double tapping the two shoulder buttons, the RB and LB. You have to double tap them to toggle that. So I mean, I'll show you, but it'll take, I would show you right now, but I don't want to take, you know, hop out a jump. But so what I usually do is I hold down the, you know, LB, and then I just double tap RB. It'll work the opposite way as well. If you're holding down RB and then you just double tap the other one, that'll do it. And yeah, feel free to ask questions. You know, I'm not going to stop the stream to do like hardcore technical troubleshooting and all of that, but you I think anybody that I've helped out can testify that, I like to help out people and, make sure you guys are good with the configuration. I don't want anything with my name on it delivering a bad experience for anybody out there. So, ooh, damn, look at that sun. That's crazy. That's like a sunset. What is that? That's crazy. So yeah, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities. Oh really? Yeah, maybe it's because you're trying to double tap both of them simultaneously, which of course is, it's kind of hard to get the timing on that. So that's why I just usually hold down one shoulder button, and then double tap the other one, and that'll do it. And that shouldn't interfere because cycling gimbals, I think, is what is it? Double tap LB. Sometimes I forget my own controls, honestly. Yeah, I think it's double tapping LB to cycle through the gimbals. Oh, nice, you're installing. That's cool, man. Is that your first time installing it? Installing the game? It's like I can't remember the very first time I hopped into Star Citizen, but because I followed the project, and then I pledged, but then I had a potato computer, tried to play it, couldn't play it, couldn't run it. Oh, okay. Very first time, huh? Yeah, man. Gonna pop your Star Citizen cherry? Well, I'm crossing my fingers for you, man. Hopefully everything go good, smooth for you, and everything works proper. So yeah, let's see. Double tapping LB is cycling your gimbals, right? Different gimbal modes. Might as well show that for the people right now, right? When you see the dots, that's when you have auto gimbal. Okay, cycle it. This, of course, now you can fly at the same time, but you can aim your lasers. And then when you cycle again, I think this is no gimbals, this is fixed, but there's still some aim assist with fixed these days. So just so you people know that out there. So yeah, and of course, like I said, if you hold down the this is for you, Billy, if you hold down the LB and then double tap RB, you see the power. And let's do it the opposite way. Let's hold down RB and double, oh, actually, I guess that does, oh yeah, that's right, it won't work right now because I changed that RB to take it into a different shift mode. So you know what, I have to add that. How about I add that for you guys right now? Let's try to add it for you guys right now. Give me a sec. I'm going to pull up Rewuzzed because I've been getting a lot of requests for people to for information about this program, this application. But give me a second. Give me a second. Let's do window capture. So what I'll do is I'll try to pull this up for you guys right now. Yeah, that's pretty solid, right? It's crazy because for you guys it's in front of the game, but for me it's still in the background. Okay, so this is Rewas. When you first download the configuration, you may see all of this, which are the symbols, right? I don't know if people know this or not, but if you just click this icon right here, show descriptions, you'll get descriptions of, you know, of the different actions for the buttons. Now, keep this in mind, okay? This is not complete. This doesn't tell a full story, because there are combos, there are macros, which are in here, okay? This is this little icon up here, shortcuts. Also, oh, excuse me. Also, this doesn't, I can only, for instance, these controls, the regular layout works for flying, for everything, right? So I can only put but so much in the descriptions, right? So the same thing, like for instance, crouch, and you know, that's the same thing as strafe down, and jump is the same thing as strafe up. Lean is lean right is strafe right, and lean left is strafe left. So basically these descriptions are just for on foot right now. I would have to change all of these descriptions to show you guys, you know, to have the descriptions for flight and vehicles. So, you know, I'm still working on that. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna change the descriptions and then just take pictures, you know, for each one. I did that before one time. It's just very hard to keep up. Stuff changes so much. So I'm still working on different ways to optimize getting you guys the information for the build as much as possible. We can go over a bunch of different things at some point with Rewas. I think I may do like a whole dedicated stream or video on that. But let's get back to the game, shall we? Because it's not powered on. How about that? And I forgot that I was adding that whole feature. So let's do that. Okay, so okay. Let's go back to Rewas. Pull that up real quick. Hopefully this will be easy. So RB activates this shortcut phase. When you're in this mode, this is the layout. A lot of stuff, most of the stuff is the same. I'm going to click this to unlock it. Hey Luxatam, thanks for tuning in. The new build, the very new build hasn't been uploaded just yet. I was trying to do it last night and as usual I came across some new ideas and implemented them like on the spot. They turned out really great. Like really good. You guys are going to appreciate it. And you know, I didn't get to finalize everything and blah blah blah, but I am going to be uploading it sometime this week during the free flight event. So just keep your eyes out, ears and eyes peeled for that. So let's see, we're back to, so while we're in this mode, we need to make it so that when we double click, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to add it as a shortcut. Is that how I have it? Let's see. Self-destruct. Behind. No, because it needs to be double tap. So let's do. Yeah. So we're going to change this to what is it? Power on is R. Let's see. have that in the game. So I would need to make that R. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. I'm thinking in my head, but out loud. I have it mapped. I have power. I have toggle power mapped to double tapping RB and LB in game. But for this to work, I would have to map it to the keyboard version. I'm so glad you guys get to see the freaking craziness that I go through trying to make this thing, because this is the stuff that drives me crazy. Let's just make it R. Hopefully that works. Let's try that. So I made the change. I'm going to click apply. If I'm not mistaken, this should work. Let's test it out in game. This is what I need to do is put. Alright, let's see if that works. Hold down RB. Oh, Suki. That's what I'm talking about right there. So, as you can see, that's another reason why I didn't upload the new build last night. It's because it's still improving, man. Quelsar, what's good? Quelsar Prime, the pilot extraordinaire. I'm gonna call you the cat whisperer. Well, so I'm gonna call you the caterpillar whisperer. For those that don't know, Quelsar has a very good Twitch. Check out his Twitch. Check out his stream. I just uploaded a video. Where I met this guy the other night, and he was I met him and he was racing a freaking caterpillar in a snake pit. So you are forever known as the cat whisperer. The cat snake whisperer. Nah, man, you deserve it, man. I mean, honestly, like, you know, there's a lot of new people, new streamers and stuff out there, and not too many of them can play the game good, know the game, you know, can play the game good, got their head on straight, and got the technical aspects down, and have a kick-ass stream. Got the flight sticks and the Toby. I'm trying to be like you, man. I'm trying to get there, man. See, I don't know if you guys just saw that, but I still use the triggers to adjust, and now I can. It's awkward, but it's awkward getting used to it. It's very cool doing it this way, holding down. And I love that too, because now I can get into the action a lot faster. Like when you're going slow and then you see a battle happening, like, you know, 20 clicks away, you just want to get there real fast. You know, you don't want it to be awkward having to raise your speed limiter and
Please
get
proceed
into the
to
action,
sign landing bay.
speed up and get into the action real fast. Now, for those wondering, obviously this is, you know, you have 6 degrees of freedom with this configuration, and on top of that, right, you have full access to your offensive and defensive capabilities. You even have, while I'm out here, you know, I might as well show you, while you hold down the RB button, that's when you can use the paddles to change your capacitors. All right, bottom left resets it, top right, I try to do it kind of how they're pictured. So top right is for your shields, right? When you hold it down, it'll max it out. When you hold down the top left pedal, that'll max out your weapons. Tapping them will raise them and lower them or raise them in increments. Okay. Bottom right is your what's that? Thrusters? Yeah, thrusters. Okay. And then bottom left resets. So as you can see with this, you know, you can do multiple things and reset it. You know, you could fire, you could shoot, which is important if you're not like Quelsar Prime using voice attack. You know, or Mr. KC. If you're not like KC, being the master of everything, causing interruption, sound interruption. What's good, man? How you living? Oh no, I gotta echo. Hold on, fix that. Yeah, we doing some mining? You echoed. I have you on output. Oh no, I don't. Say something again?
Something again?
Yeah. You sound normal now.
Cool.
I got rid of your evil doppelganger. He is no more. Alright, let's see. Where we at? Yeah. Reset the power. Go back. Take it in. Decoupled. Whoa. Oh, once I enter the
Landing
gravity.
complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Makes sense. It dropped. Damn it. I forgot to bring my armor. Get some armor. KC,
Yep. Bring on.
I'm tired of Quantanium. I'm tired of
Yeah,
it.
me too.
I'm just tired of it, man.
So what's your plan?
My plan, you wanna know what my plan is? To go find some Quantanium.
Sounds good.
Gotta make some money, man. What you
Something different.
what you want me to do? What you want me to say, man? CIA agent, thanks for tuning in. How you doing? Cookie Mobster. Hey, Cookie Mobster, what's good, man? Oh, you upgraded your processor? What you getting? I'm thinking about upgrading my processor too. I have two computers. I have two Ryzen or AMD rigs, and you know, I play on this one mostly, which is the 5800X, but I'm thinking about the other one has like an old 1700X. I'm thinking about upgrading that one giving that one the 5800X, getting a 5800X 3D, throwing it in this one, and then eventually giving my RTX 3080 to my old system, and then upgrading this to something spanky, something brand new. Yo, did that elevator come? You wish you went Intel? Okay, I can see that. Part of me was thinking about going Intel as well, I must admit. But you know what? The thing about Intel, I think Star Citizen for now runs better on Intel. You know, because it likes that single processing hog a lot better. But that's just for now. Once they finish implementing the Vulcan, you know, it should
Welcome
change things.
to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system.
Let's see. Right, Hercules is here. Hercules.
Please visit us again.
See, I was thinking about going Intel, but I'm hearing, from what I'm hearing, the word on the street is I had heard from KC's cousin, Mama, who has said that, right, the Ryzen 5800 X3D is actually the fastest chip nowadays for Star Citizen. That's just what I heard, though. That's just what I heard from KC's baby mama's cousin, brother, sister-in-law.
Brother, sister. Yeah.
Brother, sister-in-law. Get it right, Casey.
Yes, sorry.
Yo, dude. You can't. Okay, see. Oh, you can't see my stream, right? Dude.
No.
At this viewport here at what's this? Arc L1. They got, you can see the little, like, the tube in the center. It looks like a stubby penis.
Penis.
It looks like a looks like a stubby uncircumcised penis. Why did they put that there? I do not want to look out the viewport and see that. Like that's craziness, man. While we wait for KC, where you at, man? What we doing?
I'm on my way. Yeah.
Can we do something different? You're the mining extraordinaire, by the way, people. KC is the mining extraordinaire. He specializes in a lot of things, but this dude, just talking to him, you will get Quantanium spawned in your pants. I swear.
Oh shit.
I swear it. Yo, every time we go out and we be scouting, I'll be finding dirt. KC is just turn around. Quantanium is just like spawn out of nowhere, like, like, oh, what?
I just drop it.
Yeah, man. But can we? I'm thinking. This is my thinking is how can we make some decent money mining something that is not Quantanium?
Nothing really worth to go for.
Billy, so I'm glad you asked. Billy asking all the right questions. Billy, I'm glad you asked that question. Scanning has recently changed as well. I made it a lot easier. And get this, I put in another macro for auto pinging. So now you guys will be able to activate pings and set it and forget it. And I'm going to show you that right now. I can tell you what it is. It is holding down the RB and single tapping right on the D-pad, as you see what I'm doing right now. That will activate one ping. Double tapping it will put it into ping mode, which my controller is doing right now. It's pretty cool because the controller actually vibrates and pulses as it sends out the pings. Double tapping it or holding right will deactivate it, and then holding down RB and holding down right will put you into scanning mode. So I'm gonna show you all of that right now.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to vehicle selected. Goodbye. Stand by.
Let me know if the music is too loud, guys.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Where was it? Hang on. 4, right? Yeah. No helmet. By the way, for those that don't know, if you hold down the LB and tap Y, you'll get your regular wheel menu. Very, very handy. Oh, look, you see it? Prospect is a little bit off the ground, and my engines are on. So that means, I can't remember if I turned off all of the power before. I definitely turned off my engines though. Casey, that's another reason why I don't want to be over here, man. Arc L1 is haunted right now.
Not only Arc L1. First, today I experienced some pretty crazy shit here on all the servers. And yeah, when you forget to turn off your engines before you power off your ship, most likely spawned in hovering.
Wait, say that again. Thanks, Quelsar. Yeah, send me that link. That sounds cool, man. He says he's going to send me a link for scanning method for this patch that might help. Consider how to make the build. Okay. Yeah, I'm open for any tips. I didn't know you oh, you're just talking about scanning. You don't do mining, do you? Ray Gonzo, how you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. You said Ray Gonzo says I use my Xbox Gamepad. I love it for flying. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. If you I don't know if you have a regular Xbox Gamepad or an Elite Gamepad. My configuration is only for the Elite. Unfortunately, the Xbox Gamepad, normal one just doesn't have enough buttons. But if you can get yourself an Elite Gamepad, or there's now a new cheaper alternative that I'm making a configuration for, which is the FlyDigi Vader 2 Pro. I'll try to throw a link in the description. But that one pretty much it offers the same things that the Xbox Elite does and more, actually, believe it or not. It has a gyroscope built in. It has 2 more face buttons, at least 2 or 3 more face buttons on it. And it's like half the price. It's literally like $100 cheaper than the Xbox Elite controller. It doesn't feel as cheap as it is either. Like it works. It's very good. It's compatible with Android devices as well.
You are clear to launch.
And it's really good. I definitely recommend it. And I'm working on configuration right now for that to make full use of it. At first I started by just porting everything over, but that one has the gyroscope and some little differences here and there that really matter. So I want to make a dedicated configuration for that. So, all right. So scanning. Like I said, holding down RB and tapping right on the D-pad.
Thank you.
Goes one ping. Holding down right for like half a second puts you into scanning mode. As people may know, in scanning mode you can actually unlock your view, and the scanner will go with your view. Triggers will zoom in and out your range. You can see it on the left hand side. Hey Casey, I just noticed something, a bug with the scanning.
Go ahead.
Well, it's not really a bug, but the circle, the UI, the graphical UI doesn't properly represent the entire range that you can make it. So like, in other words,
So if you zoom in, nothing changed, right?
no, like for instance, okay, my circle is all the way out, is at its biggest, it's at 360 degrees. When I zoom in, the circle is at its smallest. At first it'll only be like 22 degrees, but then if I hold the trigger down, it'll still keep zooming. You see what I'm saying? But the circle won't change, so it's like it's confusing.
It's weird.
Yeah, but anyway, you guys can see the range change. To activate a scan, to actually scan something, right? Once it's in your view, you tap A on the controller. Let's do this. Lock my view. Let's scan the space station. Let's scan KC. I don't think it'll scan him. There we go. Okay, so it automatically scanned. Unfortunately, I didn't get to show you, but you would just tap A, and then you see the meters, right, on the left and the side, and then you get the information. And yes, you can actually zoom in on those bits of information. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, let's go over here. Oh, there's no more info. But if there was more information to scroll down, you can use the triggers to scroll up and down. But I think it's a little bit wonky because of Star Citizen. Alright, to get out of scanning mode, you can just, do the same thing. RB and then hold down right. And then, like I said, to the new thing is the constant pings. So you hold down RB, double tap right. And as you can see now, I'm not doing anything on my controls. I can actually fly around. I can put it in cruise control, unlock my view. Look, and it's still pinging. You can hold it to deactivate it, or you can double tap. If you double tap, it'll just throw another ping out, but it won't continue. And I think right now the pings are set to roughly about 3 seconds apart. Like I said, the two top paddles, holding them down at the same time, gives you rear view. The two bottom paddles, holding those down at the same time, is your space brake. Alright? And same thing, same concept as rear view. I did that so that you can hold those down and actually continue steering your ship, you know, while you brake. Pro tip, that's actually a very good way of stopping your momentum when you're flying big ships and you oversteer. You could just hold down the two paddles on the bottom to stop your momentum. Fly faster. How do you unlock your view? Once again, that's holding down the view button, which is the start, and tapping shoulder button, RB. That'll unlock your view. Keep in mind, once it's unlocked, right, you can keep it unlocked and you can tap the camera button and it'll take you into third person camera and your view will still be unlocked. Alright. And of course, while it's unlocked, even though the right stick controls the camera, your left stick still controls the same thing it did before. So you can roll, you can even set cruise control, you know. I don't want to fly into the station, so yeah. And then you can just lock it again, doing the same thing. Camera button plus RB. Guess what, Casey? I gotta land at the station.
Oh, really? What?
Please proceed to assigned landing.
You know
bay.
what? I don't really have to. I was gonna put some modules in. But,
Okay, yeah.
you think I need them?
Go ahead. It's okay. I'll wait outside.
Nah. Screw that, man. We tag teaming today. You busting rocks. I don't need no stinking modules, whatever they call them. So where we going?
Yeah, Luria, I guess, right?
I guess. Aren't you tired of Luria?
Me? No.
I am. Why is this not jumping? Oh boy. All of a sudden my quantum jumper doesn't want to work. Try cycling my power.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems.
Oh, I think I know why. Clear my route. Yeah, Quelsar, man, I'm telling you, I've accumulated so many different freaking tricks to that problem. There's so many different things you can do to fix it because it's just constantly a problem. Like it always comes. And Hurston Aerospace or space.
Space?
Yeah, Hurston space. Okay, is the worst. It's the pits. Oh my god. I think monkeys designed the navigation system over there, man. Things are just so wonky over there all the time. These are the ones. Yo, did I just get interdicted?
Nah, you jumped to my location and I was in Quantum Drive, so I guess you're somewhere in the middle.
I fell for the booby trap. That's the booby trap. No, we want Lyria. Yep, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Grim Rank. Thanks for tuning in. By the way, I was just explaining earlier how push to talk. I've changed it to be a little more simple to activate. So now, anytime you're holding down the the LB shoulder button. So I'm holding down right now. I'll bring it up, and you can see that little icon that your push to talk is on and is activated. Release it. You're good. So no more combination and holding down, pushing down the analog stick and holding it down. But you're gonna have to keep that in mind because you may activate it accidentally when you're using that, because that's the modifier button, modifier 1. So I mean, the way I saw it was that nobody really holds that button down indefinitely for too long. You're usually using it to activate something, you know, and then you're letting go real fast. So I don't think it'll be too much of a problem, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll give it a, you know, I gotta play around with it more. And this is the reason why I should let you guys know. When I upload the new version of the configuration later this week, it's actually going to be an alpha version. It's going to be a lot of like you know, information and stuff missing. That's going to be the main thing. Because I still have to update the legend, which is a pain in the ass. Yo, Casey, did you replace your quantum drive yet?
Not yet, no. I just noticed. I'm too lazy.
I was about to do it, and then I was like, nah, it's boring. I don't want to do it on stream, you know?
Yeah, gotcha.
Because I was over in first in space. Dude, I had to go all the way over there to reclaim my prospector because it kept spawning in like upside down and shit.
Love it.
Yeah, you gotta love it, man. Thank you, Christ Roberts. Thank you. Alright, so where you looking around at? How come I don't even see you at Lyria anymore? Oh, that's why. What was the hot areas, man? Let's see. Casey, which area you wanna scout?
Orphanage.
Where's the orphanage?
Position.
You're at the orphanage?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot. That's that new bug, huh? When you go there, I can't see the icon.
Maybe.
Ain't that a bee? Now I can see it. There we go. I had to jump. OM1. Right, so Mr. Quasar says I'm able to use both my Xbox Elite 2 and PS5 controllers with your configuration. Just had to bind the paddles actions to touchpad on PS5. That's a very smart idea, and I heard of that. I keep forgetting about that idea, and then it'll come back to me. I'll hear somebody say that, but mapping different sections of the touchpad to the paddles. The problem with that, though, the only problem with that, Quasar, is that when you do that, you know, in order to activate it, unless you're using like the, you know, the claw configuration, you have to take your thumbs off the thumbsticks. So unless you're SFC Demon and you have like 8 thumbs, you know. What's good, Demon? How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in, man.
Hey, Demon.
No, we don't want the scan. We want the pulse. As you can see, I'm doing the pulse now. I forgot. You know, that's the other thing. When I changed my range and started doing scans, it did not affect anything. I was still picking up stuff behind me. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's go over to the mountains. use your index fingers to hit the pad. Yeah, exactly. Like, that cannot be easy. I don't know how you're gonna be strafing and racing caterpillars like that, but hey, some people make it work, man. And if you can make it work, make it work. Work it, 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 work it. Alright, let's see what we got. This is the best part of mining. Flying around, doing nothing, being bored,
Being bored, yeah.
scanning, finding
Exactly.
nothing. It's so fun, man. Yeah, I might invest in the PS5 controller as well. I might invest in the PS5. That's the whole system. I've been looking for one, honestly. I mean, I haven't been looking hard to be honest. But I would like to get one, as long as I don't overpay for it. I'm not trying to overpay for it. As I said, when you see some rocks there, see a little cluster. It looks so small though. Yep, exactly. Those are for the ROC, the rock. So yeah, holding down the RB button and tapping A puts you into your alt mode for your ship. So it's mining mode for prospector, and once you're in this mode, right, in order to toggle to the different mining modes, right, as in breaking rocks and collecting rocks, you just tap the shoulder buttons, both of them. Oh, let me turn this off. Scanning mode. You tap it once instead of twice. You don't want to tap it twice, because that'll turn your engines off. But you tap it once to go into the different modes like that. Alright. Oh, that's obsidian. Alright. I'm gonna just keep it simple and oh, does this work while I'm in scanning? It doesn't. I can't change the speed while I'm in scanning mode, huh? I mean mining mode. That
No,
sucks.
doesn't work. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that
Pretty
sucks.
much.
But like before, I thought it was only because I had the triggers mapped to the mining laser, you know?
Mm,
But like now, it just flat out does not work.
never works.
Yes, Quelsar is definitely right. Do not upgrade the controller. Thank you for mentioning that. The firmware, I don't know if Microsoft, I mean, they should have released the fix by now, but that's not quantitative. You know, they released a firmware update. I think it was like back in November, and those things broke functionality of the paddles and some other janky stuff. Especially for people, I think, using it Bluetooth wirelessly.
So
Yeah.
stupid.
Right? Microsoft being Microsoft.
Mm.
They make some great products and then shoot themselves in the foot. Oh, I didn't mean to activate that flare. rock. Let's see what we got here. 18. Why is the text so small? 18.56% of a 3,000 mass rock is not worth it. And it's a lonely boy. It's a lonely boy. No other brothers or sisters, no other cousins sitting around. Come on, man. Hey Billy, yeah man, go ahead, send me a friend invite. I'm down to link up in game, you know. Bust some guns, do some mining. I'm trying to. I mean, ultimately, I would like to, you know, raise awareness to the community and to CIG about, you know, people who play the game with Gamepad. I mean, not for nothing, but this isn't my project. But if I was Chris Roberts, if I was Mr. Roberts, you know, just seeing the way they crafted the game, they already had gamepad functionality in it, right? They put it in it, but it's like, I don't know, they half-assed it. Don't half-ass it, full-ass it. You know, do the complete job. Make it so that people can play with the gamepad 100%, and you'll then open up the doorways for this game, because, you know, it's a space sim, but let's be frank, it's pretty light on the sim part. You know, it's pretty arcadey, and it's mixed armed game, right? It's mixed arms. It's not just sitting in your cockpit. So I think this game really lends itself towards being played with a gamepad, and you know, maybe perhaps even pouring it to console. Shit, Lord knows by the time it's finished. You know, Casey, what we gonna be on, the PlayStation 10? PlayStation 15
maybe
by the time it's out?
Yeah. I hope my son is able to be a part when the game goes live.
I'm trying to tell you, man. When I signed up, when I heard about Star Citizen Web, my daughter she wasn't even 10 years old. Now, she's literally in college learning Maya and 3D programming. So basically, I'm trying to encourage her to get a job at CIG, y'all. Lord knows she'll probably be in the industry, maybe even working for CIG by the time the game goes to beta. Alright, Demon, I'll check that out. Give me a second. I'm not finding any luck over here, Casey. You?
Yeah, me either. I just found 4 Quantinuum rocks, but
Crap.
nothing worth. Yeah, crap.
I think we should boogie. I think we should go check a different area.
Yes, sir.
Let's take it to space. I'm actually going to be ending the stream soon. I'm not going to be going too long tonight, but I will be. I do plan on streaming every night this week, and hopefully every night until the free flight event ends. We're gonna get it on and popping, and hopefully all you guys, gals out there, will continue tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the stream. Check out Sal too. Yeah, Billy, it's JUL3Z, all caps. already got spoiled by this automatic scanning. Because when I deactivated it, I was flying around for like mad minutes. Like, how come I don't see any icons? What's going on? What is this?
Oh,
I need to change my screen resolution. I still got my monitor set to 4K, but I'm playing at 2K, and I can like barely read the stuff on the screen. It's so tiny. Damn, first world problems.
right.
Let's see. Is there any other? If you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask. I can't show you the shields right now because, of course, you can't adjust the shields on small aircraft like the Prospector size 1 and 2's ships. But that is holding down the RB button, the same one that you use for the capacitors, and instead of pushing each individual paddle, you're going to push them in sets of 2s. So the bottom 2 would raise your back shields. The top 2 paddles will raise your front shields. Left 2 paddles, left, right, and then if you push all 4 at the same time, you would reset your shields. So it's very, once again, you can activate that while you fly on the spot. Keep your thumbs on the thumbsticks, and help you be, competitive in flying. You won't be the super ace pilot. I mean, hey, maybe you can. Maybe you can work a gamepad to compete against the likes of Casey. Who are the big ace pilots? Avenger 1 and SFC Demon, and Quasar, and
Demon for sure.
I don't know. Demon, he probably fly with the mountain, but his driving skills are on point though. Yeah, man. I think I found a jackpot.
Really?
I hope, I pray. Yo, it's so bright over here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I couldn't tell. My lights were on. Okay, 21% quant. I can't even read. 10% on a 3000. Mass. No, 2%. Oh, by the way, so this is what I was talking about earlier, right? If you unlock your view, okay, and you change your gimbal mode to this one, you will be able to now, I don't know if you can see it, but my cursor is moving where I point the stick, and that's how you can point the laser and move it individually, from your ship. Now keep in mind, while it's in this mode, of course your view still is unlocked, so you can't, your right stick controls this and not your ship, but you can still go forwards and backwards, and you can still use the paddles to strafe left and right and up and down, right? Alright, so you still got a fair bit of maneuverability while you can do this, and the beauty is, you know, you can just do that and actually scan different rocks from one location. Those might be handy for like people using a mole, or you mole people. Okay. And then you can even leave it in that gimbal mode and just lock your view again, and you know, go back to regular style. All right, I'm gonna start cracking these rocks. Let's start with this baby right here. So I already went over how to get into mining mode. You know, activate the laser is RB. Just tap it. Oh, let me turn off these pings. Once you have the laser on, okay, two different ways you can change the laser, adjust the laser, I mean. The triggers, left and right, as you see, well, hopefully you can see, it's very bright. Yeah, it's very bright, so it's hard to see what I'm pushing, but you know, you can change the power of the laser like that. The right trigger raises, which is raises the meter, and left trigger lowers it. You can also go into mouse keyboard mode, so while you hold down the back button, then the triggers become scroll up and scroll down, right? So it's the same thing. Holding down left trigger will scroll down, holding down right trigger scrolls up. It's a little bit slower in terms of adjusting the laser, so sometimes I use that to adjust, make fine adjustments. But there you go, there you have it. Oh shit, I'm about to blow up the rock. Looking at demon. Looking at demon stuff for his post. I wasn't paying attention. Let's go get another one. I can barely see though, man. Like, you know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna change my screen resolution. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now I can see. Let's get back to the game. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go do that one. Let's not mess it up this time, shall we?
Probably a good idea.
Let's not fuck it up. Round 2. You know what it is? I'm so used, KC, I'm so used to like cracking the initial crack. You know, taking so long. But all of these over here are like 3,000. Between 3,000 and 4,000 mass, so
Way quicker, yeah.
I was sitting there talking. I did not even realize like that shit was mad in the red. Like, I'm not even in optimal range. Let's get in optimal range. There we go. Oh, the sun is killing love that bubbling sound it makes, Casey?
What? Say again?
I said, don't you love that bubbling sound it makes when you start getting into the green and starts bake? It's like you baking the rock.
Never noticed, honestly.
What? Turn the speakers up, man. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna save them, move back just a little bit. Yep, I'm good. Bang, 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 bang. That's how we do it. That's how you do it, folks. Yeah, exactly, Demon. Yeah, I gotta get the sun to the back. That's what I did. Tried to angle it, but as you can see, it didn't really help. Because my shadow, I would have to try to like position, try to see if I could get my ship's shadow to cover the rock. Or maybe that would have helped. Yeah. Not big enough though. Billy, there you go. Got you. So as you guys can see, holding down the back button and puts you into the mouse keyboard mode. That's when you can just use X. The X and the B buttons are your left and right brackets. So you can easily accept and decline your invitations and all of that without breaking a sweat. There's no sweat. No sweat. Casey, you on your way?
I'm on my way to the station.
Oh, okay. Casey be stingy, man. He be finding stuff and don't say nothing, y'all.
Was
He thinks I don't know.
8%
Shh.
rock.
He thinks I
Nothing
don't
really
know.
rough. I'm glad he don't know.
That's how he stayed rich. I'm
Yes.
rich, bitch. Alright. Looks like all the quantanium is in this little rock. Oh no, this rock right here. Alright, this should be a little bit better. Still hard to see the meter. There we go. Alright. Turn the laser up. Not too far up, never mind. Oh. Alright, for those that are new to Quantanium, once you get these smaller pieces, oh boy, that's when it gets that's when it becomes a little mini game, trying to keep that meter in the middle, in the green, without going over. So I just sit here and like play with the triggers, you know, going back and forth, trying. You can also mess with the distance of your ship to help. Here we go. What? Skills, maybe. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, Quell, so I'm gonna catch you next time, man. Catch you later this week. Thanks for tuning in, man. Okay, so we're gonna break up. That's 100% great. So let's break this. And of course, as you guys know, Quantanium is explosive. So you have a time limit. The moment you start collecting it, to get it to the refinery or sell it before it explodes. So it's volatile. So just have to cut the laser right there. So when you're cracking the rocks, you want to get, you know, when you have a patch of rocks, multiple rocks, you want to pretty much crack them and get them into the purple, you know, get them more purple. wait to the end to start collecting. That way you maximize your time. Although what you should know, something that I discovered not too long ago, is that your timer actually extends as you start collecting more and more Quantanium. But not by too much, so. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. It's a nice crack. That was a nice crack. Sometimes you get it like that where it explodes the pack of rocks. Separates them a little bit. Scanning, that's aluminum, scrap. %, quant. Yeah, what am I? Small rock. Cannot see.
Oh my god, I called the elevator and nothing happened.
Arc L1, man. Just don't summon the 30k gods. Whew. Man, that was a little tough. That was a little tough, only because I couldn't see the freaking meter. That got me sweating a little bit. Had to work for my money. Alright. See what else we got in the area. As you guys can see, you know, one of the ways that I control my speed that I strafe is by feathering, because unfortunately the paddles, you know, they don't have analog inputs, they're just binary. So, you know, it's either on or off. So once you hold strafe, you know, you're gonna start going in a you know, you're gonna start going fast the longer you hold it. But if you just feather them, you know, you go in little increments basically. You know, basically the faster you feather it, the slower you'll go. Alright, let's get the movements right. How big is this? 3,000? Okay, that'll help. Yeah. You guys are wondering, I try to position the ship so that the meters are aligned in the shadows so that they're easy to see. Because it is super bright out here right now. Yeah, see, I got into the red. Shit. Laser. Bring that down a little bit. Go back in. Raise it up. Just inert materials. A big ass rock. Alright, that means the quantanium has to be in this one. Yep, there it is. 55%. Can't crack that no more though. Let's see what this. Oh, okay. That one right there, 73%. Like that. This one won't take much at all. This one is going to be pretty tricky. But hey, it makes it interesting, you know. Don't want mining to be too boring, right? Oh. Damn it. Did I lose? No. I think I got most of it. Let's see. Yep. Nice. 100%. Alright, cool. We can come and get all of that. What's this? Hey now. How do I hit that though? It's like underground. Laser can't get to it. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, we'll figure it out. Let's see what else we got. That's the piece we broke earlier. 10% quant. We need more power. It's a lot easier to do when you can see the meter. That's for sure. Perfect. Yeah, no doubt. Thanks for sticking around though, man. Appreciate all of y'all being here. Where's the quant? I just want the quant. I just want the quant. There goes some. I'll have to be careful on this one. If I can't even see. If I do. This is good right here. Oh, I read a little bit. Stay there, stay there. Jeez. Alright. Let's see. 28%. 28%. Any luck over where you at, Casey?
I've just arrived, so let me check this.
Yo, dude, I was checking out like the the panels, the announced panels for Citizen Con. Man, it look like it's gonna suck this year. I hate to say it, folks, but I think it's gonna be pretty lackluster. It's pretty much just gonna be a long Inside Star Citizen. Alright, everything I want to collect over here is purple. Might be ready to start collecting. Let's see. Nothing over there. It's not worth it. 6% on the 4,000. Not worth it. It's gonna split up all funky. 5%. 2%. And 2%. So yeah, this will probably do it. Alright, let's start screwing up. Oh, maybe that's... Oh, wait. believe it is. Okay. Yeah. Aha. I don't know how we can get that piece underground. Might have to like blow this. Extraction mode. About to blow that rock up. A little more than halfway full. Looking pretty good, actually. That's mostly Quantanium, so that's looking pretty good. How did I miss that the first time? Big ass piece of Quantanium, 100% right in front of me. I want that one underground though, man. I can't fiddle around with it though. I can't sit here too long because of that time limit. Their materials. What am I at? 27%. Anything left? Take that. KC, what's the day-night cycle on Lyria? Do you know how long it takes?
No,
Yo,
I can't tell you. No.
it's been daylight for dumb long over here. It's still like super bright. I wonder if I'm at like the what do they call that? One of the poles, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like always bright over here. Even though it seemed like the shadow would be different. This is about to fill me up. Damn, I had to leave some point behind, huh? Not much though. Right, let's take it back. Once again, thanks for tuning in, guys. For anybody out there using the controller, let me put this information up there for you. If you're having any problems with your controller, you may want to downgrade the firmware. Like I said earlier, Microsoft released a really bad firmware back in November. That kind of messed everything up. I've been getting a lot of people hitting me up with issues, and you know, most of them are due to that. So I'm gonna just post this info here, courtesy of Mr. Quelsar Prime, and that's a link where you can go to downgrade your firmware. Kidding me? Another jump? Why do they keep putting you so far away from the station? Should be good. Let's see. If we go back into minor mode, you can actually see a timer. I don't know if you guys see that. Let me zoom in. But yeah, you can see a little timer. So there you go. Volatile cargo detected. Current stability 50%. Time until critical 7 minutes 13 seconds. So should be good. Yo, is that a rig? Oh no, that's a mole.
Hello. Please proceed to assigned landing bay. That request has already been granted.
Oh, right in time. There we go. That meter means we are losing stability. Whoa, what happened to my landing? Why did the icon go away? This is?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
That was crazy.
Landing gear down.
What is doing it? Oh my god. I'm telling you, man, the physics in these stations is so funky. We're gonna power down all the way.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Hopefully our ship will spawn in upright and proper. Get back. Michelle, you would check your check the firmware in the Xbox accessories app, I believe. I believe that's like the easiest way. But if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if that accessories app does one of those automatic updates. I mean, I doubt it, because usually updating firmware is that's a manual thing that you have to do. But you just be careful of that. It might try to auto update. If you see that happening, pull a plug. No, actually, don't pull a plug. Take that back. I take that back. That's bad advice. Don't pull the plug. Let it update and just downgrade afterwards. Come on, elevator. Oh shit. Casey, did you say the elevators wasn't working?
Yeah, just kill yourself.
At Arc L1? No, if I kill myself, it'll take me back to Lorville.
So you forgot to set your spawn point? Okay.
You gotta be kidding me, man. Is my ship gonna blow up now?
I'm not sure.
Well, how about this, folks? We're gonna do a little experiment. It's called, I like to call this the Alt F4 experiment. What you do is, you hold Alt and you push F4. And that will immediately kick you out of the game. And you know, hopefully it saved the state of my ship. Hopefully I got to save that Quantanium. That was a lot of Quant. If not, oh well. But I'm gonna end it here tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming to the stream. Really appreciate it. This was the first go around. So once again, thanks for stopping by. And once again, I'll be doing this every night. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every night for the free flight. I'll be trying to show off as much as possible, answer as many questions as much as possible, and give you all the tips, tricks, and backflips that I know in my repertoire. So hopefully you guys are good. Michelle, good luck to you. Hopefully the game is good and great. Maurice, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping through. Unfortunately, I'm about to end the stream. So my only advice is to tune in tomorrow, homie. And you're going to catch some more of the goodness, all right? You guys take it easy. Have a nice night. Peace.